their dry sense of humor. It goes over a lot of people's heads. I feel like it's really smart. It's really freaking funny
it's
to me.
sarcastic.
It's so witty, and I love it. And it hurts some people's feelings, but to me, I find it so funny, and they have some of like the best humor in the zodiac to me.
They do. I agree. Maybe because I'm Capricorn.
Biased. I don't know.
Rising, maybe. I just know. But I genuinely feel like
I love
Capricorns hit it on the head, and they don't have to say much. Like, you either get it or you don't. They're probably not going to explain it to you.
They won't.
Because the fact that you didn't get it, it's a turn off for them, and they probably don't want to be around you again.
It's like
don't waste my time.
It's funny to the Capricorn and the other people who know that it went over your head.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
And
so
they're going to laugh about it in front of you.
And they will.
Oh,
they're a little elitist like that.
They are. Definitely. Like, see, I knew you wouldn't get it because you were goofy ass. What's good, you guys? It's your girl Sarah.
And Maya.
And we're charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we charming.
And we dangerous, baby. Especially when we're getting into that spiritual shit.
Yes.
And you know, astrology is a very spiritual subject.
It is.
And if you've been a watcher of ours for a while, or if you're new, this is exciting for us because we're starting a whole new series on our channel. The moon sign series, which I feel like a lot of you guys have been asking for. And we're just really excited to dig deeper into, you know, your placements and your birth chart, and talking about your moon sign is going to be just the beginning of the series that we will continue to have in the future.
Yes.
And you know, as you know, if you've been an avid watcher, we go with the sign seasons. So we are starting off with Capricorn moons.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in learning about Capricorn moons, or if you have a Capricorn moon, go ahead and keep watching. Want to start us off, Maya? Do you have anything to say?
Yes, I feel like I'm really excited about this series because a while ago, like many years ago, we did like a moon sign thing about our moon signs.
It was one of our first videos ever.
But I'm really excited.
We'll link it.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
We were babies in that video.
Babies. But I'm excited to dig into each one of everyone's moon signs because I feel like knowing your moon sign and taking the time to really understand it and know what it needs to feel good is like one of the best self-care, self-love type of things that you can do for yourself, like especially when you're learning more about astrology. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to be doing this series. I just had to say that, like, start it off.
I absolutely love that you said that tidbit, because I genuinely feel like, well, I don't feel like, I know that, you know, your moon sign is the hidden parts of your personality. How you deal or express your emotions. Your moon sign is essentially your inner world. Some of the most personal parts of you, really. Yeah. That's why I always say moon sign compatibility to me personally is so important. Yeah. 100%. And you know, when you're an astrology newbie or whatever it may be, you just think, oh, this is who I am. Like, I'm this sign. I'm a Scorpio. Or I'm a Sag. Or I'm a Virgo. Once you get into astrology in terms of your birth chart and you learn about your moon sign, you really understand how much moon sign compatibility can really make a difference in your daily interactions with the people that are closest to you. Because your emotions are bound to come out no matter what type of situation you're in. It's a matter of if you have people around you that kind of are compatible in the way that they express their emotions. 100%. So you don't feel like there's always friction when it comes to the emotional bond that you two share. And the moon is your cosmic mommy. You know what I mean? I love it because I love that term. You know, cosmic mommy. Mommy. And I feel like it gives you a framework to say, like, okay, you know your moon sign. This is the framework. How can I provide for myself to make sure that I am fed and giving myself the needs that I need at the end of the day, and for your partner and your bosses. You know what I mean? Like, it's such an important placement for people to understand about themselves and anyone that they interact with as well. Yeah, definitely. Well, let's get the people what they want. Let's talk about Capricorn. I want to start it off with the fact that the moon, when it's in Capricorn, it's in detriment, you know? And it's a little uncomfortable. Exactly, it's uncomfortable. And if you're new to astrology, you're like, what does detriment mean? The best way for me to describe it is that it means it doesn't particularly enjoy being in this sign, being in Capricorn, because it is unable to express its feelings and desires openly. So the planet, moon, is uncomfortable expressing its most comfortable emotions when it's in Capricorn openly. It is almost told to be quiet. That's the best way for me to describe it. You have a Capricorn moon, it's in detriment. It's literally like Capricorn energy going to the moon and telling it, be quiet.
Yeah.
Because I want to suppress you a little bit.
Yeah, well, because if you think about it, when it's at home, it's in Cancer.
Yeah.
And what's the opposite of Cancer? Capricorn.
Yep.
So that's why we say it's in detriment. It's not at home. It doesn't feel comfy and safe in that place.
It's very far from home, actually.
Yeah.
It's on the opposite side, the furthest it could get from home.
Yeah, and when you think about Capricorn, you know, they're very hard on themselves. They don't necessarily like expressing those emotions, and that's what the moon really needs to do.
Yeah.
So they feel uncomfortable naturally kind of doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
No, absolutely. I feel like Capricorn moons are just known to be very practical when it comes to their emotions. And, you know, they'll take stock of what makes sense and what doesn't. And while that may seem like a strength to most people, like, yeah, I want to control my emotions, it can also be their biggest downfall because they'll push real feelings under the surface in order to protect their sense of responsibility. Meaning that, you know, their daily duties, their responsibilities will take precedent over their emotions.
Yeah.
Which is a very hard life to live. It can make life seem a little bit more somber and serious.
No, totally. I feel like, you know, obviously Capricorn moons to me are very ambitious, and I love in some ways that they are willing to set aside that immediate gratification.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they are in it for the long haul. Like, obviously any Capricorn placement, but like a Capricorn moon too, especially to me. Like, they're in it for the long haul. But it is really negative in the sense that they don't know how to wind down.
Yeah.
You know, and they always say, oh, I feel better at work, I'm more comfortable there, but it's actually like you just don't feel comfortable working out those emotions on your own sometimes, and being alone outside of your work, because too, like, Capricorn moons, like, working, it gives you purpose. Like, I don't want to like forget that, you know, like Capricorns work because it brings them security and safety.
Well, if you think about it, like, when you're at work, you're told in a toxic way to control your emotions, to be professional. While I don't agree with that, I think actually if you were to use your emotions and your passions, you'd do a greater job at work. But I think that's why Capricorn moons feel comfortable in a work setting, because they have already mastered the art of, you know, controlling their emotions and really putting their best foot forward, and remaining calm, which I think are great, but also in life you need to be able to have that balance of using your emotions and being logical.
No, totally, because to me, I feel like I know Capricorn moons, and I see that it sometimes makes them moody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I see how ambitious they are and the goals that they set for themselves, and it's just so much higher than what anyone ever expects of them.
Yeah.
And it really frustrates them when they don't meet it themselves.
Yeah.
And I see that within them, and that makes them really sad sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I know Capricorn moons who can get really, really sad and hard and down on themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. For sure. You know, Capricorn moons just hold themselves to a super high standard and are really actually hard on themselves when they make a mistake and are triggered. They think that emotions make you weak due to their upbringing. Usually, I feel like the mother may have been cold growing up, or made of just, you know, prioritize surviving. And to them, they kind of want to mirror that. They want to be like, well, strength to me means that I just need to keep it all under control and work hard and keep my head down. And if I were to be triggered, or if I were to let my emotions be expressed so freely, people would judge me and they wouldn't take me seriously. And they're just really good at keeping their, you know, emotions bottled up, whether good or bad. They don't let themselves get too excited, and they don't let themselves get too sad, because any of those things kind of makes you fail at your daily responsibilities.
She's susceptible
too.
Like,
you know, it's just the ultimate sign of respect for them. They feel like people are able to control their emotions around them, so they hold themselves up to that standard.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like too, Capricorn moons to me actually are so deeply sensitive, even though they put up this very hard shell. And to me, do not cross them. Like, obviously Capricorns are all about their boundaries, but like when a Capricorn moon says no, they really mean no.
Yeah.
They're all about their boundaries, and if you try to keep pushing it, they're just gonna be like, you don't respect me, it's a no-no.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
and
truly.
I feel like it's extra confusing to them because obviously the moon feelings lines can be blurred, and Capricorn is all about the lines being super straight and like here and there. And so when you disrespect them, you keep pushing after they say no. Be careful because they can really blow up on you, and that's when the devil will come out to play.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, like
absolutely. Because I feel like you tested their emotional boundaries.
Yeah.
And their Capricorn moon. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, the planet of boundaries and, you know, emotions. So if you test their emotions, they're definitely going to, you know, put you on their shit list of, listen, I can never be around that person. If I'm around that person, my guards are going to be up. And, you know, already with the Capricorn moon, their guards are going to be up. But if you're on their shit list, they're definitely never going to feel comfortable around you. And they're never going to allow you to become comfortable around them.
100.
Which is going to make it very uncomfy for you.
Yeah, it's just not a good situation, you know? Because they also have, you know, they have a very strong, dominating energy.
Yeah, they do.
You know, so
they really do.
If they're not fucking with you, everybody's gonna feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna, you know?
Everyone's gonna be able to read the room. And it's gonna be really
it's gonna be awkward.
Yeah. So I want to talk about one of their biggest strengths to me, which is their stability, and again, their ability to keep calm during their climb to the top. You know, Capricorn placements are known to exceeding everyone's expectations when it comes to life. It could be any category in life. And you know, most people shy away from challenge due to their emotions taking over, and Capricorns really remain stable during all chapters of the journey. Yeah. And to me, if you want someone who's going to ride it out with you in a really calm way, you want a Capricorn on your side. Because Capricorn doesn't get distracted easily. The discipline is always there. And when you have a Capricorn moon, you are really disciplined and managing your emotions when the going gets tough.
100%. I feel like they have such strong values too. So if you relate to that Capricorn moon's values, like they're going to stick by it. They're going to help you stick by it. And that's something that's going to ground you in that moment. I love that they are very traditional in that way and like family oriented. And to me, kind of changing the vibe, one of my favorite things about Capricorn moons is actually their humor. Like I love their dry sense of humor. It goes over a lot of people's heads. I feel like it's really smart. It's really freaking funny it's to me. It's so witty and I love it, and it hurts some people's feelings, but to me, I find it so funny, and they have some of like the best humor in the zodiac to me.
They do. I agree. I mean, maybe because I'm Capricorn
biased. I don't know.
Rising, maybe I just know, but I genuinely feel like
I love
Capricorns hit it on the head, and they don't have to say much. Like, you either get it or you don't, and they're probably not going to explain it to you.
They won't.
Because the fact that you didn't get it, it's a turn off for them, and they probably don't want to be around you again.
It's like
don't waste my time.
It's funny to the Capricorn and the other people who know that it went over your head. Yeah. And it's like, okay.
And so they're going to laugh about it in front of you.
And they will.
Oh,
they're a little elitist like that.
They are. Definitely. Like, see, I knew you wouldn't get it because you were goofy ass.
Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching this first episode in our series of the moon signs.
Yes, we hope you loved it.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I'll give you a pop.
Shows me a pop. You know I only drink Dr. Pepper.
Dude, I heard there's Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper, which I have not tried. I mean, obviously it's not going to be as good as the real thing. Yeah. But listen, if I could have
just a little
Diet Dr. Pepper once in a while. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, 1, comment down below with your favorite soda.
Yeah.
2, yeah, it better be Dr. Pepper. I mean, just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying. Also, I want to know if you know a Capricorn moon, if you related to this, like let us know what you thought about our tips and ideas.
And if you're excited about this series, let us know, because we're excited to finally
you're gonna get it anyway. You're gonna get excited about it.
We love you, baby. Happy Capricorn season. Happy 2023. Yes. We love the fuck out of y'all.
So much.
Bye.